What's going on, gangsters? Gregory Scott here. So I hope you got some motivation, some energy from all those muscle ups, because you're going to be doing all that and more. In this video, the final part of a 5-part series, we're going to look at that last key that you need to finally unlock your first muscle up. Have you ever seen those advertisements where they say something like, get rid of belly fat with this one simple trick, or take this pill and last all night long? Well, I'm not a fan of tricks or gimmicks, but I truly mean it when I say that with this one key, or with this one technique rather, as long as you meet the muscle up prerequisites, you'll 100%, no doubt, guaranteed your money back, unlock your first muscle up. If you can do 10 clean controlled pull-ups with good form of course, 5 explosive chest to bar reps, if you can do some good clean straight bar dips, about 10 reps, and some nice clean controlled muscle up negatives, then you can muscle up, right? So I'm excited, I know you're excited, let's waste no time, we'll get right into it. Alright guys, so here we are, we finally made it. You're now just a few minutes away, or whenever you watch this video, you'll be a few minutes away from getting your first muscle up. Alright, so before I get into the technique that I want to show you that will guarantee your muscle up, I first just want to give you some insight, right? So if you made it this far, if you have good straight bar dips, if you have good explosive pull-ups, if you have clean controlled muscle up negatives, and you've been working on your Russian dips, you have the strength of muscle up. All the hard work is over. Now it's just a matter of getting your technique and your timing, and with this method, you'll get it 100%. So the technique that I'm going to show you today that's going to 100% unlock your muscle up, if you already have the strength, is something I call the box method, alright? So what we're going to do is we're going to use the box, we're going to use the chair, or just whatever you have in your house or at the gym to get the timing of that muscle up down. And I'll even show you, if you don't have a box, if you don't have anything, you can still use this technique. Alright, so this is called the box method. Alright, so first the demonstration, alright? So like we said before, we see a lot of people in the muscle up, they'll have super strong explosive pulls, they'll have a good straight bar dips, but what they struggle with is the transition. And the reason they struggle with this transition is because of the timing. It's the time at which they're pulling, right? So I'll show you 2 different examples. Alright, so if I'm here, if I'm trying to muscle up, my body is swinging back and forth, right? At first, my body's swinging back and forth. Alright, so if I pull when my weight is forward, what's gonna happen, right? I'm just gonna jam my chest into the bar, right? But if I'm pulling, you know, I'm swinging, I'm going forward and back. If I pull when my weight is going backwards, if I'm here, my weight's going backwards, and I pull, then I can bring myself on top of the bar, right? So you can see it's just a matter of timing. So if I'm here, if my weight's forward and I try to pull, I'm just gonna jam my chest into the bar. If I'm here and I pull and my weight goes backwards, then I can get on top of the bar, right? So that's the first thing you have to remember is the timing. So we're not pulling when our weight is forward, but we're pulling when our weight is back. All right, so let me just emphasize one more time that the muscle up is a matter of timing, right? So watch here as my body swings, and I'll show you when the correct time to pull is, right? So if I'm swinging, so I'm going forward and back. All right, so here, pull, forward, pull, forward, pull. As my weight goes backwards, pull. That's when I want to initiate that pull, right? So keep that in mind. All right, so now that we know about the timing of the muscle up, now we can start to bring the box into play, right? Using the box, the chair, like your little brother, whatever you have available to you, okay? So the box, what it's gonna do for us, right, is as soon as we step off of it, we're gonna be in that optimal position to pull, right? So you saw when I was doing it without the box, I was swinging back and forth and just realizing when I had to get my pull. But when I use the box, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna step off of it, and I'm gonna be right in that optimal position. So I don't have to swing back and forth, right? I just have to step off the box, then I'm already in position to pull, right? So you don't have to focus about the swing, you just have to focus on just the raw explosive power of getting yourself over the bar, right? So let me demonstrate, okay? So I'm here, I have, the box is now like directly under the bar, but I have it set back so that when I step off of it, my weight's gonna go forward. Okay, and one key tip for you, right? So when you're training with this, with the box method, you can change the difficulty by how much you swing, right? So if I come off the box, I can get like a dramatic swing and, you know, jump way forward, or I can just take like a small swing. But either way, my body's gonna be right in the perfect position to where I need to pull. All right, so let me show you. Okay, so I'm here, you know, I'm getting ready to pull, I'm thinking, I'm focusing, I'm gonna just pull explosive over the bar. I don't have to swing back and forth. Just as soon as I'm down, I'm gonna be in that optimal position, ready to pull. All right, so I'm here, I'm straight down, then I pull, right? And you see there is no me swinging back and forth, but just me going straight down and coming straight back up, right? So it's simple. If you just get your timing down, your body's in that perfect position, then you pull. I'll show you again. So I'm here, I'm ready. As soon as I come off the box and my arms locked out, then I'm ready to pull. And gains tip, make sure that you lock out your arms. So I'm here, one foot's off, I'm gonna take the other foot off, then I'm gonna go right into the pull. So I'm here, I'm down, optimal position, then I pull up, right? Okay, and you saw like I wasn't doing it that much of a dramatic swing, but I'll illustrate maybe you don't have like explosive power like I do, so you have to swing a little bit more. So then in that case, you just be here, you know, give yourself some momentum so your body's going forward, then as soon as you come back, you're gonna pull, right? So I'm here, I can give myself a little bit more of a swing, then I can come into the muscle up, right? And that's how you do it. All right, so whoop, there it is. Like I said, it's nothing crazy complex. It's simple. It's just one little technique thing that's going to allow us to get the groove and get the timing of the muscle up, right? Once you have the timing down, it's just a matter of your strength, which if you built up properly, you'll be able to do it every single time, right? So unlike those advertisements and those pills, this actually works. All right, so I'm going to show you one more time. Okay, so we're on top of the box, right? So I'm going to move forward with a certain amount of power, right? Just however much I need. Over time, I want to get it minimal, where I just drop straight down to come back up. Actually, I'll show you that way. But you'll see my body's just going to go to this certain position. I'm going to be fully locked. Then I'm just going to use my power, my explosive power, keep my elbows in nice and tight, and come over the bar, right? And of course, breathing. So inhaling down, exhaling going up. All right, so I'm here, straight down, straight up into the muscle up, clean. And whoop, there it is. And one more thing. So if you don't have a box, or if you don't have a chair, or you have literally nothing to step on, then you can just do it with your body weight, right? So it's the same thing. The box helps us get into a position, but just by swinging, right, we can get into that position naturally. So what you can do is you can start giving yourself a number, right? So if I'm here, so I'm gonna just start swinging, right? Forward and back, forward and back. We know that as soon as my weight goes backwards, that's what I want to pull. So you can tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna do 3 swings. On the 3rd swings, I'm gonna pull as explosive as I can. So here's how that would look. All right, so I'm here, getting my timing down, just focusing on timing. All right, so 1, 2, on the 3rd swing, I'm going back. 3, my weight goes back, and then I'm up. All right, so all it is, it's a matter of timing, it's a matter of focus, that explosive pull, and then there you have it. That's how you muscle up. All right, guys, so whoop, there it is. I'm super excited to see some muscle ups from all of you soon. All right, so if you do, if you ever make any kind of gains, feel free to tell me about it. Comment down below, DM me on Instagram, tag me in a video on Instagram, whatever you want to do. I'm always happy to see you guys' progress. I'm always happy to see the gains, right? So thank you again for watching this video. It means a lot that you're taking steps to better yourself. Keep getting that 1% better physically, mentally, and most importantly, spiritually. And as always, have a gainful day.
I've been through hell and back, and the flow still cold. Been through hell and back, and the flow still cold. Been through hell and back, and the flow